many surprises today. Surprises all around.
Oh, we're getting right into it.
Oh.
What other surprises?
We'll get to it.
Girl, I'm like at the edge. I'm not in yet. We got to introduce. We got to do the thing.
I know.
We got to introduce
I'm
us.
just like, One Tree Hill. Oh my God. Season 9, episode 7. Oh my God.
Wait, calm down.
Just, oh my God.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi.
This is Tree Hill Talk.
This is
The
we're
One Tree
really
Hill
opening now.
Yeah, the One Tree Hill podcast. I'm Ingrid.
I'm Liz.
And I'm Michelle.
And everyone's apparently extremely excited.
Very excited. And I bet all of you in the chat were excited as well to see our reactions on things.
I
Props.
just want to say,
Go
I've
ahead.
been waiting for Lucas. I'm like, he's coming. This is it. And
I
he
really
came.
was in disbelief when we, as you guys know, we have a pre-show. If you're a pledge on Patreon, you get to listen to the pre-show. And Michelle predicted that Lucas would come back this episode. And I was like all about it. I'm like, yeah, it sounds great, Michelle. It sounds great in theory, but it's not going to happen.
Well, technically, he didn't do what I predicted he would do.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just choked on air. I'm doing it again. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
he
back.
came back for a little smidgen. We got a little Luke.
I did want
I did want to give props to everyone in the chat for the live stream.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you very much.
Told us to cover up the credits because it had his name. Would have been spoiled. Though his name pops up right as Haley's at the airport. So it's like...
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
it does.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Really?
Yeah, the credits didn't start rolling right before that scene. And then his name pops up right as she's like, they're walking into the airport. So it kind of would have been like a, hold on. Did that say Chad Michael Murray?
Yeah.
And then boom, like
Yeah, it would have
long-haired.
been spoiled. It would have
Yeah,
been
it
spoiled.
would have been spoiled.
No, I'm glad. That's exactly how I
Yeah.
wanted to be. Like, yeah.
And
We're getting ahead.
yeah, but it's okay. But
Just so much.
So props to everyone in the chat.
Yeah,
that-
thank you for everyone telling Ingrid to
I was
Yeah.
like,
lock it
oh.
up.
Yeah.
And then
absolutely.
we put it on, and then like within like a minute, she took it off, and Michelle and I were like, "Huh."
Yeah.
Ingrid's like, "Yeah, we don't need it anymore."
We're good.
This episode was kind of like a roller coaster
The whole thing,
The whole
shit was
experience.
happening everywhere, flying.
because
Titties are shaking, like things are happening.
titties are shaking.
Your
I've been watching too
titties
much
are shooketh?
YouTube.
Whose titties are shaking on
Forget
YouTube?
it. I don't even want to say his name because I'm embarrassed I even watch it. Let's just go.
No,
to
now you have to.
I wouldn't
Okay.
even know who you're talking
So
about.
the tea is I watch a lot of makeup channels, and there are drama channels about the makeup channels.
Mm-hmm.
So there's this British guy. His name is John Cookian. He's obnoxious, but he always starts the video. He's like, everything is kicked off. Titties are shaking. The way he says it just always makes me laugh. So I always say titties are shaking. And I'm ashamed that I even watch a
It's
drama
okay.
channel about all of my beloved, YouTube
this like
stars. But
A gossip channel about
it's like
the beauty?
TMZ about beauty gurus, pretty much. And a lot of shit happens to them on a daily basis. You would not believe it.
How did
Yeah.
they find out?
Oh, they dig. It's like a tabloid. Like they dig into these people's lives and things that they've made public and not public. It's bad. It's really bad. I feel like a bad, disgusting human even watching it and like giving it ratings, but it's so juicy.
Guilty pleasure.
So much juicy.
Wow. This
Yes,
is such
anyway.
a niche thing.
Very
Yeah.
niche.
Yeah,
Can you bring this up on IT3?
absolutely.
That should be your topic.
Sure.
Little touch-in.
Oh, I will.
Titties that
Stay
are shaking.
tuned to 93 episode.
Shaking
That's the
titties.
title of the episode.
To Theater
All
New Year.
right. Last known surroundings.
I did
Nice.
not.
Oh, yeah.
I was not able to catch when it premiered because I was not able to look at the
Oh,
screen
yeah.
at said moment. So
Sorry.
premiered sometime in February, maybe March.
I can find out.
Last week it was. Just wait as I have to go four pages back.
It's okay.
Last week it was the 15th of February, so
Maybe
yeah,
like-
end of February.
Okay.
We'll give it that. I don't do math,
This episode was so.
It was a shit show, man.
good.
Woo!
It was so good.
It was the best.
February 22nd.
February 22nd. It was the best episode of season 9
Yeah, I feel like this is the best episode
of the
since
entire
season
show.
6.
Not the entire
of the
show.
entire show.
Not
No,
at all.
not the
Definitely
entire
not
show.
of the entire show. I missed Lee though. Like I missed some side characters,
You
but it
know-
was so much drama happening that
Listen, Eminem had to come out to fill in.
I know.
with
You're
Luke.
right.
Yeah.
You're right.
I mean,
The
I
one
miss
scene.
them always, but I honestly did not feel their absence.
No,
this episode.
I just recognized that they weren't there, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
Right. I mean, it would have been cool if Lucas saw some
Now,
keeps,
yeah.
but he has to come back, right?
I don't know.
Am I pushing?
I
I'm
think
getting
once
greedy
they
now.
find, I think you are, and I think once they find Nate, like Jamie and Lydia are just gonna return home. I don't think like Lucas is gonna be like, here's your kids.
So we don't.
I think they're just gonna pick them up. Like,
it
I don't.
Still
I
can
don't force.
happen. Our
You're
pro-
absolutely right. I think like this is like that was it. I think that was
You
it.
do?
My
Really?
wishful
Michelle's
hoping and
so
thinking.
sad.
I'm hoping that when Dan dies, he'll come for his funeral.
That's
I'm
what you
hoping,
keep saying. So
but I'm now that I know what happened, I don't think it's gonna happen.
don't you think there should be a Nate Lucas hug reunion?
Oh, I would live, breathe, sneeze, die for it
I mean,
would.
Don't you think the writers, producers are going to do everything in their power
to keep
get
Chad
that-
Michael Murray.
No, to get that hug, that scene.
I hope so.
As I cross my fingers,
She's
I-
linking her fingers
my
together.
My
whole
fingers.
this whole journey would be absolutely complete if it did happen.
what if last scene
Of the whole show?
Here we go. They're at the river court. Scene is playing, and they verse each other. Like full time's sake. Jamie's.
I
in there,
wish for that.
thoughts of
But
Sawyer
do
and
I
Peyton
think
in
it's
the background.
realistic? No.
Mouth is commentating.
If you guys had to predict the final scene of
That's
the
my
show,
final
that's your
scene.
final scene.
Yeah.
What about you, Liz?
Yeah, or like maybe like all the kids will be on the river court with their parents, kind of like Jamie playing basketball with like maybe like the Baker twins are there, and like it's just kind of like
I
everyone's
forgot about
there,
the Baker
you know.
twins.
The Baker boys.
The Baker boys.
My ideal would be, hey, Lucas and Nate joking, like let's just like for old time's sake, let's play around,
yeah.
play a little game, play some horse without the E, and like Chuck's there and Jamie's there, like
Yeah.
you know.
And maybe there's only One Tree Hill.
And it's our home.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Maybe
these are
Karen comes
things-
back and she's like, guys, there's only one Tree Hill and it's your home.
She just comes
I
into the
don't
shot, says
think-
that, and then
Guys.
walks out.
We're just waiting for Liam to use the restroom. I'm scared, actually. I'm afraid for what's happening. Okay.
Is it liquid or is it soft?
Oh.
Oh, that's definitely.
Stay tuned for some
But, like,
bonus episodes when we do we do the prediction. Oh man, I'm waiting
At
for
least
the
he's in the
smell, the
box.
pungent smell.
No, we're not gonna smell it because I'm gonna get up and scoop it.
Okay, should we take a break? So early, it's 7 minutes and 58 seconds. Or
What do you want to do?
do you want to take a
I
break?
want to scoop it. You
Okay.
guys
Okay.
can open up if you want.
Well,
Well, let's
Should I-
take a poop
We'll
break.
this will be an early break.
Early break.
Early. Get your beverages, guys.
yeah.
because we're gonna dive in.
Yeah.
All right.
Here we go.
Yeah. Winc promo.
Right off the top.
Welcome.
Straight into it.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering, this is a Winc promo.
Yeah, we're here to tell you about Winc.
I love Winc.
Sweet discount of $22 off your first order.
22, not 20, 22.
I know.
They wanted to give you $2 extra off.
How sweet is that?
And we're hooking you up with it.
4 bottles of wine delivered to your door.
Free shipping.
Take a little quiz, find out what kind of wines you like, and they send it to you.
Our
I mean-
line that's on the way is Summer Water.
Oh God, I
This
cannot
rosé
wait.
that
I'm
we've
so
been
excited.
talking about it.
So I'm so excited.
We're getting a white and then a Malbec.
We love all wines.
We do.
We
all
don't
wines.
discriminate.
In case you were wondering.
But yeah, if you're a wine drinker, I think you should check it out for sure. Who doesn't like getting things shipped to their door? Don't go to the store. Don't go to a liquor store.
Yeah.
Or the supermarket if you have a cool state that lets you buy wine there.
we don't have that.
We have
No,
to
we don't.
specifically
It's
find
kind of
liquor
cool
stores.
that stores do have that though.
Yeah. But you
Makes
don't even
it
have
easier.
to go there. You could just use Winc.
Yep.
And if
Easily.
you don't drink them, which I'm sure that you will, you can always give them as presents. Or you're going to a nice summer barbecue. Hey, I brought a bottle of wine from
Love-
Winc.
Lovely.
What a nice present. 4 bottles
It
of
is a nice
wine. You
present.
only spent like $20-something and you got a
Yeah.
free shipping and didn't even have to go to the store.
Right?
Perfect.
I kind of want to make a new profile. Use our code.
Use our
and gift
code,
this
but
and
we'll
be-
do it individually.
Yeah, and give the best gift ever.
That's a good idea. Something to think about.
Mhm.
Link is down below, guys.
Enjoy.
As always.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah. Hey.
We're back.
All right.
Hi.
Took a little break.
If
An early
anyone
break.
Just a smidgen.
out there has a cat and you have to ever get meds to a cat, please contact me if you have any tips. It's been a nightmare. I've done the burrito, I've done the buttering the pill, I've done it all. So sorry for that interruption.
Yeah.
Dealing with Liam who has IBD. All right.
Okay.
Should we dive in?
We should actually start off the episode.
Okay.
We started off black screen as usual.
Yes.
As usual.
And then we have
Dimitri.
Dimitri. And he's talking about villains talk, right? That's what you're saying, villains.
I can't understand half the shit that comes out of his mouth.
I was very
He's like
fixated.
villains or something, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And then he's like, here, drink this water.
Yeah, he's trying to like give him water,
Yeah.
keep him
And Nate
alive.
doesn't want it. And then he force feeds it down his throat.
And Nate says, you will not get my fear.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I was very fixated on the point of view shot because it was Dimitri close up
Mm.
coming from Nate's point of view.
Mm-hmm.
What he was saying, I'm not really sure.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. Villains.
Trying
That's
to
what I heard.
instill fear, and Nate's like, it's not happening.
I'm not afraid.
Good for him.
And then he covers Nate's head,
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
which kind of this episode's full circle when you think
Yes.
about it.
Yeah.
We-
Because it starts and ends with
Yes.
Yeah.
that.
The same
I like
thing.
that. Like when they do that.
Then we have a shot of Haley and Jamie in Jamie's room, still talking about Nate and
Then the doorbell rings.
Mhm.
And we think a guest is coming to the house.
We do. We're
Yeah.
like, who is it?
Who is it?
Who is
I'm
it?
thinking it's going to be, I don't know why I keep harboring that Deb.
You thought,
I keep
can you
thinking
tell everyone?
Oh, so I was making a joke on pre-show, and I said, I just have this funny idea in my head that Deb is running the Russian mafia, and she has an accent now, and she just is like bitches and like controlling them, like whipping them with like a whip, and just like
Why would
I
she
control
do that
you.
to her son?
she wouldn't. I just thought it was funny just thinking about Deb, and I was like, she would totally be like that if it wasn't Nate, because she's a badass.
Okay. I
All right.
predict
All right.
Lucas is coming back. This is what Liz predicts. We have very different viewpoints.
Very
very
different
different,
predictions.
but ultimately the same.
yeah.
Yeah,
We want the same thing in the end.
we do.
Family and friends.
Yeah.
It's really all it is.
Family and friends.
It's really all we want.
Hearts.
Hearts and
Hearts,
love
we
and
just
things.
want everyone back
But
together.
it wasn't
It was the
any
cop.
of them. It was the cop. And you can tell I got like a little vibe, like a
did too.
little vibe, like the way he's looking at the house. He's kind of like looking it up and down. I'm like, huh. He's not going in. And I was
Yeah.
like, okay, maybe he feels uncomfortable coming in. And
I have
with the
questions
teddy bear, the moose thing. Yeah.
about the cop.
Mhm.
Do you want me to save it till we talk about the whole episode, or should I do it now?
You can just do it now.
Whatever.
Okay,
We're
since
talking
we've
about the
seen
cop.
it, everyone who's listening,
Yeah.
assuming
Hopefully
you've seen
everyone's seen it.
Yeah.
Spoilers, the cop is
Bad.
it. He's the higher up, or he's working.
He's
Right.
for-
Yeah,
I
he's
mean, it's
working
not
with them.
confirmed, but to me, at first I thought he was like the one that was running the show.
No.
He's not though.
because
Well,
they're getting phone calls. Like
Right.
He's there.
Yeah,
He's
he's not.
just kind of, you know how they get police in their
Yeah.
pockets. It's
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
But was he working this
Whole
case
time.
the whole time, or did he jump on when he saw
Right.
Haley?
Right.
You
Like,
know what I
did
mean?
Haley approach him on the right case, or
Right.
did the right case come up and now he's like, oh,
Right.
yeah.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, I don't know.
Mhm.
I
He's
guess
cute though.
Very,
He is cutie.
very
We're gonna agree that cute cop.
cute cop.
Cutie.
Nate's stunt double.
Mm-hmm.
Hysterical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's his stunt.
He's got a lot of speaking roles this episode.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, a little fishy vibes, but nothing
Do we
yet.
have a name for the cop?
I don't think so.
Probably in
cop.
the
A
like.
cop, you know.
I don't remember.
Okay. I didn't
But
know if it
anyway,
was given. But
Haley gives him the moose in the plastic bag, and she says, "Can you please return this when you're done? It means a lot to me. I want to preserve it the way that it was found."
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
He's like,
he
"Yeah, sure.
states, "I became a cop because I always wanted to help
Help people."
And she's
Mm.
kind of like, "All right," and she takes his,
Yeah.
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm,
what's the
mhm.
word? Oh God, don't keep me.
I don't know
Well,
what
I'm-
you're thinking.
Well, she takes him seriously.
Yeah.
In that moment, because
Right.
at first she's a little weary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay. Yeah. That works. Then we
What
have.
was the initial reason of him coming to the house?
He wanted to follow. I
He-
guess follow up on the case.
Well, no, he said, "I'm working on this case, but kind of behind the
Hush,
scenes,
hush, yeah.
hush."
Oh.
Because he's not a detective,
Right.
as we know.
Yeah.
It's very important to
he's
him.
a desk cop.
He's a desktop.
He's a desktop.
He's a desk cop, but he's trying to help Haley out because he wants to do the right thing.
Right.
Yeah.
So he says.
So he
Beach.
says.
Yeah.
Dan investigating in his little trailer.
Oh, but before we get to Dan, I
Mhm.
like that Haley said, "I've given up on
Dan Scott, and then
Yeah.
we panned to
because
Dan
he was
Scott.
like, "Oh, we looked into him, but is that someone we should be concerned about?"
Mm-hmm.
He said, "She said, I've
Mhm.
And
given
she
up
said,
on."
you know, and he says that we let him go. And given up. And Liz is like, I haven't. I love everything Dan Scott does.
And then we get cut to a scene.
So
with Dan.
true.
We have Dan. He's just researching. He's got his big wall of
Yeah.
maps and pictures and the typical just
He's-
missing the red string connecting
Yeah.
things.
And he's having memory flashbacks of when Haley kicks him out and finds the stuff, and
Yeah.
he's feeling upset. And when Nate comes and gives him the ball and the picture of Lydia,
Yeah.
he's going through a rough time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wants to find his son. It's
Yeah.
his main goal, which I love.
Sure.
Like literally, he can't think of anything else, which
Yeah.
is,
Of
a
course.
good father.
Next scene is we have Brulian, and Brooke specifically is reading a letter that Xavier's up for parole.
And when we heard that, we said, "Oh, okay, Xavier is the guest appearance."
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Not
I-
not like overjoyed, but not like disappointed either. We're like, "Oh, that's who it is." Okay,
Yeah.
not thinking anything of it.
I have
But I loved the timing because I was like, yes, it threw him off
It
their
worked
tracks.
so well.
That's why this episode was like a roller coaster.
Mhm.
Because you're like, oh.
Yeah,
oh.
it really was.
But I can't believe they brought him back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't seen him since season 5, right? The Sam was on.
Does Sam come back or no?
I'm gonna say that's a big hard no, but Ingrid, do you want to
Do you
confirm?
want me to say?
I can confirm it. You want to confirm it? Okay, enough.
That's a no.
She gives
That's a hard no.
Shake of a head. No.
Sorry.
No, sweetie, but no.
No, sweetie.
Such
That's
a
okay.
big part, you know.
I
She
know.
was a huge part of Brooke's life, and then one day was like, "Bye, love
I'm
you,
going
mom."
with my real mom.
It's like a different show.
Right? It's a
Weird.
totally, but yet it feels like this. We'll talk about it. Lucas, like it feels like the
we are
same,
going to talk about
but
that.
yet it's a different show. But yet it's the same.
Right.
But yeah, he's up for parole. That was a
Yeah.
total
Total
shocker.
shock.
Never saw that
No,
coming.
but kind of like, oh, okay. I guess
Yeah.
that works since we haven't talked about it in years,
Yeah.
and he still technically was in jail. So what happened to him? We don't know.
Right.
I know we just never
We just
cared to
never cared.
ask that question.
Of course.
And essentially, what would be Brulian's big drama
Drama.
now?
Yeah.
Drama.
Ugh.
Now that they're over the baby in the car thing.
Yeah.
And Julian's making money. Brooke just doesn't know how. You know what I mean? Dan's
Yeah.
paying him
right.
money.
Right.
He's getting paid from Dan. That's
So-
really funny.
It's hush money.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh.
Probably not the best situation for them.
Probably
but
not.
Okay.
Now we have the
Clay,
first
right?
Clay and Doctor of many scenes in the
Yes.
episode. And
They discuss Wolverine and Batman.
Well,
Yeah.
the
they're
day
ta-
in the life.
his day in the life. Like,
Yes.
so the typical things he does.
What he does with Quinn, he babysits, he eats, they cook. They have amazing sex because he's great at it. Whatever he
Plays
says.
video games and
yeah.
comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a typical bros day in and day out of, and pretty much a bro in a relationship.
But they get drunk.
But they
and
get
she calls
drunk.
him Sergio and
Yeah,
orders him weird clothes.
Like, why? I guess this is Clay's way of being like, I'm kind of funny, but like it's not coming across funny. To
I think he
anyone.
was just being honest, and it's just weird. And he's like, "This is totally normal, actually."
right.
The doctor.
The
anyway.
doctor says it's normal, which it is
Yeah.
for the most part. As I put, great in bed stuff. Ew. Nate missing. Fugue episode feels responsible. I would do anything for that family.
Yeah.
I just try
Aw.
pointers
Yeah.
of what he said.
And he feels guilty.
Feels
that
guilty.
He was the one that
Of
was
course
supposed to
he
go.
does.
There was about 7
Shock?
eye rolls. just
Shock.
saying.
I mean, I really did eye roll maybe 100 times, but okay, obviously they're all gonna feel guilty
Yeah.
in some way.
The thing is, Nate went off the beaten track.
Right.
Clay
probably
wouldn't
Clay
have done
wouldn't
that.
have. He would have stuck to the players that were
Mhm.
supposed to be seen. If he
Yeah.
didn't like him, he would have come back and been like, all right.
All right,
Nothing
on to
good.
plan B.
He wasn't
yeah.
in Sketchville like Nathan
Yeah,
was.
Nate. What the hell, Nate?
Sketchville,
It was like-
Europe town.
It was like he was
Land.
outside Europe's trick, pretty much, with all the graffiti
Not
like all
even.
over.
Just
No.
Not even.
Like,
it
weird.
just not good. Yeah, and as I'm writing, I'm still trying to write in all the quotes, and then we're at the airport, and Michelle's like, Liz, who is coming? And I was like, what? I can't concentrate. What do you mean? I'm writing my notes. She's like, Liz, who is coming? Who do you think they're picking up at the airport? And I'm like, I don't know. Just give me a sec.
And I'm like, get on my page. It's happening.
And then finally we see, and it builds up, and I was like, oh my God, this is not gonna be Lucas. It can't be Lucas. It can't be. Can't be. And there he is.
There he
My
is.
God.
We actually paused.
Yeah,
we had to
paused
pause
the
it and
episode.
just look at the image of them like together because we were. I have like a 50-50 feeling of like I was absolutely shocked, but then I was absolutely not shocked. Do you know what I mean?
Sure. Yeah,
Like
me
I
too.
was like, wow, I didn't expect it, but also I was like, oh yeah, duh, like come on, it's Lucas, like he would of course come back. I just didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't.
I've
so
been
many, so many.
bitching to
I
your
know.
ears.
Mm-hmm.
And they know that we've been we said we would take literally like a phone call, just like a hug, just a mention or his face, like a FaceTime thing. But no, we got a whole scene or a couple of scenes of the same general scene, but a couple of scenes with him. And we're like, and then afterwards, Michelle's like, can we get Sam back? Does Deb come back?
She got super
What about
greedy.
Michelle's like, wait, we're getting really greedy here. We can't.
I can't help it.
I know.
But
It really made it worth
Haley's face
to see him.
She's
She's
like,
like, there he
"Yeah,
is.
there he is."
I see him.
and their hug.
And then Jamie's like, Uncle Lucas, bitch, it's been a while.
It's
Come
just-
on.
And Lucas is low speaking.
Oh my God, he's so
So
like
calm.
serene.
So zen.
He's like, yeah,
I'm
it's
like,
gonna be all right. Hale.
Lucas! Yay! I mean, everyone knows I'm a huge
know.
latent. I know. Let's
I
roll
was
eyes
like,
again.
no, I didn't roll. I was like, oh,
We're
we know.
19 minutes in, and we took a break at 7. So here we go.
Just my 1,000th eye roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I.
But we
We
paused
have
because I was
so many
like
feels.
going through feels, and then I'm like, wait, his hair.
Yeah,
What's
then we're
going
like,
on
ooh,
here?
what's with that hair?
I do think we should post the clip of the initial reaction to Lucas.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
somewhere
it's
on
totally.
Instagram.
golden. It's
Yeah.
golden.
It's
And
really
if you haven't seen it, you should go to patreon.com
If you want to see the whole thing.
good.
and
yeah,
you can get some
or you can listen to
access,
commentary.
or you can listen to commentary.
good stuff.
All those things are on Patreon. Very funny.
Patreon.com/Treehole Talk. Yeah.
It was
So Lucas is back.
What was
for
your reaction? Well, you saw it in the promo,
I knew
right?
he was coming. 'Cause
Yeah.
They put him in the promo.
See,
Yeah.
everyone knew.
It wasn't
Everyone
a
knew.
surprise.
Like we were the only two people in this whole world that were surprised. I'm kidding. The only two people in this
Yeah.
One Tree Hill community, I feel, that were actually surprised that he
'cause,
was there.
Like, you know how they do the coming, like the
Yeah.
promos for week to week? They showed him at the airport.
I
Like,
can't. I mean, I get why they did, but also it's like, wow, like that. Come on, that was like so special.
So special.
That like you would want to be super excited and surprised. But then again, they're like, we need people to watch it.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
our last season. We didn't think we were gonna get a season.
God, Lucas.
Yeah,
Guys, the fact that we're even saying Lucas is part of this episode
I know.
We've been wishing for this since
after
day
2 seasons of soft poos.
soft poos. This is all.
I mean, come on.
I know.
Do we have to talk about the rest?
Michelle
I don't
is
wanna-
so happy.
I literally don't want to talk about the rest. All I want to do is
Well,
talk about
our
Lucas.
reactions were great because the next scene is with Clay.
And we're like, oh, we just
No,
want to watch more
no,
Lucas.
it's not Clay.
No, it's Chase.
Chase. Yeah. And he wakes up in the bed naked, well, sort of like in his underwear, whatever.
Yeah,
And
then
I was like, oh my God, no. Is
and
she
then-
back here?
no, but we have Chris and 2 other ladies, Pony and the blonde one.
Yeah.
Pony and the blonde
The
one.
blonde one pops
Yeah.
up at the end of the scene, like, "Did Pony leave me?" And I'm like, "Is her name really
But
Pony?"
Chase gets a phone call. That's what wakes him up. We don't know what it's about. We assume that it's about the Air Force.
Mm-hmm.
And then Chris is in the bed with him. Cute.
It's like, it was a great night.
Great
Yeah.
night.
He got called to active duty.
Yeah. Awesome damn night, he says.
Yeah, okay.
Chris
There you go.
was really about that night.
Oh, and that was the only scene that CK was in.
Yeah, that was it.
When you think about it, that was the only one. I didn't get a chance to think about it because I was
mean,
thinking about so much
It's
Lucas.
kind of okay.
So it's okay. It balances it out, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
need more scenes for Luke.
Oh, Brooke's now not afraid of Xavier. And she wants to face him.
Right, but Julian doesn't think she should go alone.
Right.
Yeah. And she believes in forgiveness.
She wants to see if she
Of
can
course she
forgive him.
does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she's looking at pictures of herself all beat up.
Yeah, and then she remembers
She has a
the
flashback.
flashback. And as Xavier is punching her, then they're punching Nate
Mhm.
at the
Yeah.
Good little segue.
Yeah. And there was a couple of transitions like that this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, like Chuck sitting at the bar
Mhm.
transitioned into Jamie sitting, or
Yeah.
Jamie into Chuck.
And Chuck
yeah.
into Jamie.
Chuck
I
into
think.
Jamie at
yeah.
the airport. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So then they're punching Nate.
But
Huh?
who's with Dimitri? Liz is not with me.
Wait, who's with Dimitri?
The drug dealer.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah. Yes. We were getting to it.
The
Yes.
drug dealer's punching Nate.
Oh, right. And I was like, oh, God, man, this guy looks familiar. And Michelle's like, yeah. And I'm like, I think it's the drug dealer.
Which again, he's
What?
here.
Why is the drug dealer here?
So
We didn't-
all the bad people work
all
together.
the bad people
yeah,
work together.
in Tree Hill.
Of course.
I'm glad they kind of brought him back. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. Who knows?
Whatever.
Then we get to Clay, and
In
he's
therapy again.
yeah.
and then he's asked if he's been jealous of Nate and his family.
I think that's interesting that this is where they're going with Clay.
Well, they're trying to dig deep to
Yeah.
see how he's feeling.
Like the family thing, though.
Yeah,
It's interesting.
Well, he lost his wife.
right.
He lost
works-
his father
he's-
and
Yeah.
I guess mother. We don't know about that.
Right. He speaks so highly of Nate.
He
says
loves
he'll do
Nate.
anything for
thinks
this
he have
family.
a great family. What if Quint? I'm
Not yet.
jumping
Yeah.
ahead, but
Yeah.
a lot of family talk.
But he doesn't resent him, but sometimes he's jealous.
Jealous makes
Which
sense.
is it happens. Everybody gets jealous.
Yeah.
And then we have Haley,
Haley
and
and
Luke.
What if he's dead? What if he's not coming back?
Right.
How about that
Ouch.
weird statistic?
95%.
I'm gonna Google this because listen, I'm a huge true crime fan.
Right.
and
That
does
seems
not
like
sound
way
right.
too high.
Like that go missing show
Up? Like
95%?
that sounds way too high.
Yeah. But they're in the airport, and at the time we're like, are they listen, I think you even said like, are they just gonna hang out in the airport?
Yeah,
all the day?
because they don't really tell you why they're there or if they're going home. Like, are they picking up Luke? Like, what was happening? Everyone's just sitting in the airport in groups. Quinn with the kids, and then
Yeah.
Luke and Haley, and they're just sitting there.
But Lucas makes her say he's coming
He's coming home, and Haley's like, okay, like if I wish it was that easy.
Yeah. The one thing I've always loved about this show is the true just friendship
Just
of Haley and Lucas.
friendship.
Never
The best.
dated, never in love with one another. This one liked this one for a little while.
Never. It's
Straight
great.
up friendship.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It is. It really
Because
is.
so many shows.
It's very refreshing.
There's like at least
Cross
one
the line.
episode. That, right.
where they cross the line. Yeah.
At least once.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no.
And this is truly brother, sister, friendship.
And it's lovely.
And I love it.
Little Luke. Lucas is back.
And Haley says that she feels it in her soul that something is wrong with Nate.
Well,
Like
she's
he
right.
just doesn't. You just don't not come home one day. Like there's something wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's
Luke
not in
is
his
like,
character.
okay.
It's heartbreaking.
Yeah,
It really
it's the
is.
scariest thing that could have happened to her.
Yeah.
And Lucas keeps telling her you have to say that he is coming back.
Yeah.
We're going back into Clay again, right? Another therapy scene.
Yeah.
And then he talks about what he did after Sarah.
He was tired of people asking him questions and like having a look
Yeah.
on their face and feeling pity for him.
so he
and
took off.
so he wanted to be a faceless, nameless guy.
So he took off. He was driving, staying at motels, eating fast food, like just shit.
Sounds about right.
And then he said he was going to keep driving until the end and then stop at the last motel and kill himself.
Right.
But
then
then
He saw Sarah.
he saw Sarah. And is that when we are supposed to have met Clay? Because remember he was seeing Sarah when we first met him?
Right, because it was before that because he...
No, because then he met Nate, I guess.
Right, he
So
said he
this-
met Nate, so
He was
we
seeing
saw him.
Sarah for a while. Though.
Yeah, well, he was going to therapy for it, though, too.
Right.
I had two feelings during this scene. I was like, wow, this is a really powerful scene. We're getting to know Clay more. And then the other half of me is like, it's too bad we have to do this when Lucas is in town. And it's really
It's too
hard
bad you have to have
feel-
these issues.
No, it's really
Yeah.
hard
Yeah.
to feel for this storyline when we just were hanging out with Lucas
Yeah,
and Haley. But then
There's
I'm like,
so many feels
this
there.
season's so short. I get it.
Mhm.
We have to cram it
We
in.
have to
Yeah.
shove in everyone's depth and backgrounds.
Is this
and
how other people think? Or,
maybe.
okay.
Let us know what you think. Do you
Yeah,
agree
I
with
mean,
us?
Yeah.
I'm sure people felt that this whole, I mean, we already know everyone felt this season was like a huge, just like roller coaster of emotions and crap, and just they threw everything at you at once.
Like
so.
you want each character to have their representation
Yes.
and to learn more. We're learning more about Clay and he's dealing with shit. But then it's like, how?
But then
do
it's
we
like you have
focus?
the
'Cause Lucas is back!
favorites, right? Like
You can't focus.
her headphones fly off.
fall off.
It's he's OG. He is. I mean, he's One Tree Hill. When you
He
think
is.
about One Tree Hill, you think about Lucas.
Yeah.
He
And
was the opening credits.
He's the
on
opening
bridge.
credits.
And
He's
I know
playing
people
basketball.
some people don't love Lucas.
I totally
don't
get
love
that.
Chad Michael Murray. Totally get it. But for this story, he's super.
He's like the biggest part of it.
Yeah.
Everything kind
From
of
my perspective,
developed
first
from
time
him.
watching.
Yeah. All the storylines kind of started. It was with Lucas. Dan's storyline is like you built that from Lucas. Peyton Brooks' storyline, the girl behind the red door, and she was heartbroken. Now she's this
know.
person, and it's like
Gosh.
everything kind of started from Lucas. So as much as you want to hate on him, and as much as I used to, I appreciate him.
You hated on him the whole time?
No,
We loved him
No,
in the beginning.
I did love him, but then there was like the points where I was
Well, we were annoyed at him.
annoyed,
Right.
which
She got a little
you know
annoying.
every character for the most part I've had like the little like
Yeah.
annoyance.
Yeah, we have. All right. But Jamie
I
and
know,
Quinn are
it's so hard,
discussing
so
Nate
hard.
in the next scene. Because Jamie doesn't have the video.
He's missing
Right, he
his
said he
iPod. His
he wa-
iPod's at home.
Right, and he wants the video that Nate sent him. So he said, "Oh, someone could stop by and
Smart Quinn. He's like, oh, Julian can do it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's around. He doesn't work.
Yeah, right.
send the video.
He's got no time.
They
He's
have a
got plenty
spare
of time to
key.
do everything.
And then we have Chuck a Trick with Chase,
Chicka with the root beer. Hey, Chuck, you want a root beer?
and he's being all sad and being kind of shady when it comes to talking about his fascia.
Faja. Oh my god, I love.
But Chuck has plans.
Chuck has
He's
plans.
going to chill with his dad.
He's gonna
Yeah.
hang out with his dad.
But Chase tells him he
Chase
got
is like,
called to active duty, and Chuck
Chuck's
was
like,
really sad.
when? He's like, in the next few days,
So Chase is leaving soon.
Yeah,
or not,
Oh.
or not.
or not. Maybe he's
Well,
gonna
you
fight
can't-
now, not
but
to
he's
jump
in
ahead.
active duty.
You know,
You
I
can't-
guess
you
you
can't
I guess
say
you,
no.
Yeah, I guess you can't.
He
say
can't
no.
be like,
Nah,
guys,
I'm good.
I'm just gonna. Stick, I'm hanging out with Chris Gella.
I'm just
not
living my
Alex.
best life.
Gotta say
Yeah,
with
I
Chuck,
guess
his
that's
dad's
true.
beating him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Air
got
Force One.
Haley and Lucas back at the airport.
Back at the
The
airport.
kids are going with Uncle Lucas. So we now find out why they've been sitting in the airport for these hours.
Right.
The kids are going to go and stay with Uncle Lucas and Aunt Peyton and Cousin Sawyer, who is really cute apparently on
Cute,
the
cute,
phone.
cute.
But we
So
don't
cute.
know who she is. We just
We
don't
don't
know
know
her.
her.
We really don't. We literally don't know her at all.
It's okay.
So sad. That makes me sad. I wish I
Remember-
could see like a picture in his wallet. Like,
Remember
Hey,
Lucas's
hey.
sister?
yeah, Lily Pad.
Oh my God.
And we were
Remember
like, we
he
don't know
has-
her either.
How
He
old
has
would
a
she
s-
be now?
Oh my
Lily?
God.
Same age as Jamie, right?
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
8, 9?
8 or 9, yeah. We harbor on things.
Wait. We know Karen doesn't come back, right?
No, that's not confirmed.
Oh.
I don't think so. No, I don't think we ever confirmed that. I don't want to know that.
Okay.
I still hope for me. I doubt that's going to happen, but there's still hope for me.
Do we get any Keith flashbacks?
I wish.
Like in the final episode, do we get like a bunch of like Keith
Flashbacks
Karen
with
memories,
everybody?
like memories.
A huge
Although
royal
I hope
one.
It's not
A
a,
huge
flashback
royal one.
episode. 'Cause
Right.
I don't really
Ugh.
like clip shows.
No.
Yeah, I don't like
That's
when
like a
peop- when they
comedy
do
thing
that.
to do, I feel.
Sitcom, yeah.
Yeah, like a
sitcoms
sitcom.
do that.
It's really annoying when you get to that and you're like,
You're like, I've seen all this before.
It's like I've already lived this.
Yeah.
and I'm like, oh, you guys had a low budget. That's why
Yeah.
you're doing this, right?
Yeah.
You have to like go back in the past. Anyway,
Yeah.
Dee.
oh, we're with
there
back
he
with Nate,
is,
right?
my
Nate and
cash cow.
Dimitri.
He goes, there he is, my cash
He's
cow.
like,
I don't
moo
know
like
if
cow.
I heard that right.
but he said people are negotiating.
Yeah.
They're waiting for
They're
the money.
renegotiating the terms, and that Nate should be very scared. And Nate's looking at him. He's like, I may be a little scared now.
Maybe.
Maybe. Just a little bit.
Maybe.
But he's also like plotting in his head. You can tell like
he's thinking
he's
of what
ready.
to do.
He's gonna get out.
Yeah.
Then we have Julian is sending the video to Haley and Jamie, and then
At that
He's-
point, it looks like he's looking, and to me, I thought Julian was gonna find something in the video.
well, he notices this video, and he's kind of like, something here could be
Yeah.
useful. Let me give it to Dan.
Right.
So he gives
and
it to
Dan.
Dan
Dan is cooking on his little grill. So
in
cute.
the middle of the stage.
In the middle of the
Yes.
stage, soundstage.
Inside grilling. I guess it's
He's
big
outside
enough.
his trailer. Yeah.
It's just so
It's
funny because
funny.
it's inside, you know.
He's not going to walk all the way out there.
Yeah.
He's just grilling here.
And then Julian gives him the flash drive and said, I think you should have this.
And he's like, I got to go to prison with
But I
Brooke.
got to go to prison. He's like, oh, they would love you in there. I love it.
He's like, thanks.
And then we're back at Clay. And he's talking about...
I have
Oh,
a
I
pan
have-
to Haley, and she's crying looking at the video.
And then I have Dan viewing the video.
And then Dan's viewing the video.
Damn, I skipped
And
all
then
that.
he keeps replaying "Son, I love you, son, I
Yeah.
love you," because he's Nate saying that to
Yeah.
Jamie.
So many.
Yeah,
Imagine being Haley, though, and like seeing the last video
That-
they had of your husband.
yeah. There
That
are a lot
really
of
hit me.
scenes again that kept making me have my eyes a little,
Little teary.
just a little sweats coming out of my eyeballs.
Little sweats.
And that scene for sure.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I agree. That was really heartbreaking. Then we get Clay. And Clay thinks that cancer would be nice.
What if Quinn got pregnant?
What if Quinn got pregnant? And then they don't answer that question.
But he's like,
But he's kind of like, oh.
no. But he was like, do you mean do I love her? Yeah.
Right. And then the therapist is like, no, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking you if Quinn got pregnant, like, what would you do?
Yeah.
But we don't get an answer. Maybe next
No.
week. Stay tuned.
Stay tuned. Will Clay knock up?
What do you
Quinn?
think Clay would say if Quinn got pregnant?
I think he'd
I
be,
think
say
he'd be like,
happy.
oh, that's
Yeah, he'd be
great.
stoked.
Yeah, I don't foresee him like having issues with. I didn't think that we had a kid issue, but now we guess we have a kid issue.
Well, they're examining all parts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we have Nate chokes out Dimitri.
Yeah. Not hard enough apparently,
No,
but
just till he passed
he
out.
really choked him. Yeah, he choked him till he passed
And then
out.
he got a knife. He cut himself loose and takes off.
I was like, oh wow, okay. I expected that to happen because in every television show they always get out.
Yeah.
At least they try to, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But they at least get out once.
Yeah.
After that, we have Brooke visits Xavier.
Why does my thing says kills him?
Well, because you thought he killed Dimitri, but he
Oh,
didn't.
kills him. Yes, you're right.
That's
like,
what
what do I
kills him
mean?
means.
Yeah, Brooke goes to see Xavier.
Right. And he apologizes, but then when she brings up Q, he's like, well, I didn't get charged for that.
Yeah, he's like, I want to have peace of mind on my mistakes. But then the Q thing, he's like, well, I didn't get charged
Did
for
you
that.
guys notice this scene was just on Xavier's face? And never, like, when he was giving his plea to Brooke,
Mm-hmm.
we never saw Brooke's reaction. Just the way he
Right.
delivered it,
Yeah.
which I thought was
And then we see Brooke
interesting.
as she's giving her speech to the court, I guess,
Right.
like her testimony. And then it pans out as she's still speaking.
Yeah.
And she doesn't believe him that he's changed person.
Yep.
yeah.
And
And he glares
and
at
me
her.
thinking like, oh shit, you're pissing off the wrong person. But also I'm like, are they gonna do that again?
How many people are they speaking to? You know, for him to get out. She's testifying against him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on that, it would seem like, okay, you're not getting out.
Right.
Later, we find out that's not the
That's
case.
not the case.
Yeah.
That's not the case.
Then we have Chase, and he sees Chuck's dad at the bar flirting with, that was the
The
stripper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pony.
That was Pony?
Right? I'm pretty sure that was Pony. Yeah.
And if it wasn't Pony, it was just some
Some girl,
hottie
whatever.
brunette,
Yeah.
and that wasn't his wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then and so Chase sees him there and then goes to visit Chuck, who's on the stoop. He's
Right.
always on the stoop, that kid, sitting outside.
Stoop kid.
Stoop kid.
And he says how he was supposed to hang out with his dad. They're supposed to go karting, and Chase is like, "Ooh, awkward. That place closed down a while
And
ago."
I just saw your dad at the bar, but okay.
right. He didn't bring that up. Well, Chuck says that his dad's upstairs sleeping.
Sleeping. Yeah, he's like, oh, my dad isn't. My mom says I shouldn't wake him or something like that. Yeah, awkward.
Yeah,
But
and then
Chuck's like, Chase says, why don't we hang out? Right? This is a scene.
Not
he says
yet.
Not yet.
No.
Okay, sorry.
then we have back to Lucas,
Sawyer and Aunt Haley are on the phone together,
right?
and she's like, "Can I talk to Aunt Peyton?"
And then it's like,
And then
click.
she hangs up on her.
So fucking.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
took
we're
that a little
on
bit
purpose.
too seriously. You know,
You-
I was like,
I was like, huh.
it's kind
That
of
was
a
on
dig.
purpose. It
That
was
was
a
a
dig.
dig.
Yeah.
Dig.
Uh-huh.
Totally a dig.
That's how I took it. Very defensive.
He
over
who
here.
shall not be
We're
named.
very defensive of Peyton Sawyer.
Yeah.
Then we
Luke
have,
takes the kids
Yeah,
then,
he's
right? They get
leaving.
them. Oh, sad.
So-
Poor Haley. She's
This
like,
was the
okay.
scene, right? because I wrote Luke Hart Jamie.
After
Well,
that,
first it was
the hug.
slow mo. And we're like,
first
here
it was Haley passes the kids along. They're slow mowing. Quinn and her are leaving.
And Jamie's being
And then
very
Jamie
strong.
and Luke are leaving.
He's just trying to play it off to his mom.
Yeah, I think he was like, and then he was waiting for her to be gone,
And then he kind of like breaks down
he's
and
like,
hugs
"I
Lucas.
love you, Uncle
My
Lucas. Thank you
eyes
so much for
started
being here."
sweating here.
Yeah,
A little bit. That was.
It was a sweet moment.
I
It was so
just-
sad.
but that's just like mini me, you know.
I know.
So cute.
But even Haley just. Oh God, saying
So-
goodbye to her kids.
Yeah, and like
It's
saying
just
goodbye to
neat.
Lydia, like she's just leaving her 1-year-old with Uncle Lucas. Like,
What do you think? Well, I'll save it. I'll save it.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're almost there.
No, I know.
And then Dan is watching the video and he sees something.
Yeah.
He kind of like leans in and is this one Julian?
not yet.
Not yet, right?
This is Nate is finally escaped, and then we see the cop is there,
He's in on it.
and I just knew.
I
was
know
like,
you did. And I was
"Oh."
like, no, he's helping him. And
And I was
is
like, "Oh, okay, really?" And then I'm like, "Oh, wait, no, you're not."
because it is weird. He's like, take my gun.
Right.
You know,
take
that
my
was weird.
gun. Let me take that
No, but I
knife.
watched him take the bullets out of it. Didn't we see him take the bullets out of the gun?
I think I thought he was loading it.
Oh, maybe
Maybe he made it seem like he was loading it, but he took
he's
it
actually
out.
taking them out.
And then he takes the knife away from Nate and then sends him into that room. And he's like, okay, go in there. And it's a trap because Dimitri's there.
Yeah. I was like, wait, Dimitri has a twin.
What?
Because like the way Nate looks at it, it's like they kind of do this pan out and pan back
Yeah,
in.
but he's
and I was
like holding his neck and
Yeah.
his voice is all
That's
cracked.
right, in the same exact clothing.
No, I'm
mean,
kidding.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sort of.
That means she's not
It was
kidding.
a hot,
kidding.
it was a
She
hot,
really thought it was a
hot
twin.
second. Like I was like, twin? Oh, wait,
Can you
no.
imagine he goes in there and Deb's like, hello, son.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. Like I could totally picture her doing that, even though
That's
she
where
wouldn't
she's been
hurt him.
this whole time.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
like
Nanny
with the
Deb is now a
Russian
drug
mafia or
lord.
something.
Stop it. I mean, sure, I'll welcome it.
Yeah, and then we have a brilliant scene, a really quick brilliant scene
I
where
wrote brave and strong.
yeah, Julian saying he's proud of Brooke and he fell in love with her because he saw how strong she was the first time and now he loves her even more.
But she asks the question, will they let Xavier out?
And Julian doesn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then they do.
But then we shoot over to Chase and Chuck.
Yeah. This
hanging
is
out.
when Chase says we should hang out with CK.
Gives him a little huggaroo and he goes, ow.
Yeah, and then he's like, "What's wrong with you?" He's like, "Yeah, I fell off my bike. It's no big deal."
And he's like, let
Oh.
me see. And Chase does not buy it for a second.
It's awful.
That's
like
just keep
so-
piling on the
But
shit.
he lifts up his shirt and we see this
Big bruise.
Bruise.
nasty bruise. And Chase knows. And Chuck, I think, knows Chase knows.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah.
like, "All right, goodbye.
Don't tell my
See
mom.
ya.
See ya.
See
Don't
you
tell my
later."
mom." Yeah, not good.
Then we have Xavier is outside lurking the cafe.
Oh my gosh.
So
Here, I get the drama, but we're going to do this again.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, ugh, been there, done that. Let's like not do it
He's
again.
going to attack her again?
They all go. Do you see? They always come back. All of the villains come back at some point,
Well, they're not fulfilled, maybe?
I guess. But like every single one that we're like, "Oh, I've been there, done that," and then they come back and it's like the same thing. Why?
it's
Like,
true.
so
They
Psycho
have
Derek,
they
Nanny
all came back.
Carrie, Sarah, not Sarah. Ooh, Katie Ryan.
Katie Ryan.
Xavier. Even this is his third time now because it was Q and then Brooke, and now he's back again. Like, come on,
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, they all
Yeah,
come
you're
back.
right.
Like, give Brilliant, just let Brilliant help them find Nate. How about this whole season's just about finding Nate? Like, why
Well,
do we
Brooke's
have
not really
to?
a part of that, though.
No.
She's just acting as support.
I mean, Julian's kind of helping Dan a little bit.
he's totally helping
I mean, a lot of
yeah.
it. He's helping a lot of
Yeah.
it.
That's really become
He's
his
literally
role.
hiding him out. At his
He
Yeah.
is. He's
That's-
holding a convicted felon.
I freaking
With-
love it.
Right?
yeah.
And Julian's kind of like getting a kick out of it. He thinks it's funny. Like, and Dan thinks that he's funny. And it's just, I'm like, oh, friendship, but also
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
And then we have Dan. He is with Julian,
yeah.
looking at the image. He kind of zooms in,
And
we have a
Julian's like, I
symbol.
can get it even better. And he zooms in and makes it clear.
And Dan recognizes the symbol.
He's like, oh, is that good? Dan's like, no, it's not
It's
good.
not good.
Which I thought it was the sign for, what is it?
It has a chai in it,
Yeah.
but I don't know what the bird. It's like a cardinal or something.
Right.
Two
Yeah.
birds
It was two birds.
back to
Two
back.
birds back to back. Okay. Now we have Clay one more time left in therapy.
I have Quinn and Haley.
Quinn
We
and
have a quick
Haley.
shot of Quinn and Haley.
What were they
leaving.
doing?
They're just leaving, being
Oh, okay.
sad.
Being
Yeah.
sad.
You know.
Like her consoling her.
Yeah, just hugging her.
I don't even
Yeah.
It was a
remember.
quick,
I
really
literally don't remember
quick
that.
shot. Quick shot. I always try to make sure I get all the quick little shots at the
Yeah.
end. And then we have Clay.
He says Nathan is the strongest guy I know, and if he's not, then like
He's fighting. right
yeah,
now.
he's like they're having trouble because
Yeah.
he's fighting,
Yeah.
and yeah. Then they do the same scene at the end.
right
The fish bubble,
with the cop.
and the cop is
He
there.
says he's a desk cop, and
They didn't make him detective, so he has to make his
it's good
part in the
money.
world, or yeah, pretty much.
Lame
But then he says, "Your wife says hello."
Your wife says hello and
And
punches
in
him.
the stomach.
and then we cover his head.
End
Black.
scene.
End scene. Shit.
I mean, good stuff.
Good shit, right?
Really?
This is so good.
I'm so excited. It wasn't spoiled, at least for Michelle.
No.
Oh yeah, so I did see that image
Side eye.
of. So as the show winds down, Michelle and I, not that I am like that I don't care as if things get spoiled. Like now more than ever, I don't want anything to get spoiled because we're so close to the end. But I was on Tree Hill's Instagram, and we follow a lot of One Tree Hill accounts on there, and I never go on like the page of all the people that we follow. I just go on our notifications because a lot of times I like to see what people comment and whatever. And so on one of the accounts, there was that picture of Luke with long hair hugging Haley, who seemed to at the time have had short blonde hair. And I saw it I feel like it was a few weeks ago. And when I looked at it real quick, I was like, oh, I've definitely seen that before. Or in my head, I was like, oh, they probably did another movie together because I don't remember Luke's hair being that long. And now makes sense because that was the image that I saw. Not the Nate and Haley one. That one's still coming. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
the one you're thinking about.
I
I
still
know.
have no idea what image you're talking about.
I know.
I don't
And I'm
either.
hoping that I'm right and that it's still one that I haven't seen. Because Nate has buzzed hair in it. He barely has buzzed hair this whole show.
I don't know how they'd have a scene in the rain though.
It wasn't in the rain.
Oh,
It was just dark.
okay.
Forget, whatever. It just forget what I'm saying, but I did happen to see the scene or just a picture of the scene. That's it.
Okay.
But I had no idea.
But Michelle didn't know.
But Michelle
I
had
didn't
no
know.
idea.
I just kept predicting it every single episode.
Yeah. And
I
that, isn't
know.
it weird that we finally got here though? I feel like
I know.
we've been talking about
and
it.
everyone was like, I can't wait for you to get to episode 7. They're going to lose their minds.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, yeah.
Last
we really did.
I thought it was episode 6 that he came back.
oh.
And then last week I was like waiting for it, and I was like, fuck, it's next week. I was like, I don't want to wait another week.
Mhm. It was worth the wait.
And I actually really loved that him coming back was spent with Haley,
Yeah.
the OG, the original, his best friend.
Yeah.
It's
Mhm.
just really special.
And then he got to hang out with his nephew and his niece,
Yeah.
and like we did mention Sawyer and Peyton, so like they're still relevant.
But I
sort
like
of.
how Haley was like, "You don't call, you don't
right,
write."
and then they
Mhm.
both say like hi to each other, like hi. Where do you live, Uncle Lucas? We don't know.
You know
Where
what?
do you
I
live?
It
don't
doesn't
even
matter to you?
care. No, I don't care.
Oh,
I-
okay.
You said Nashville.
I don't know why I felt like they would just live in Nashville. I feel like
Sure.
that would be like a cool city for like
Just seems
them,
like a Nashville town.
the Scots
Kinda guy.
to live in, and with his
Because of
leather
music
jacket.
and
Yeah,
stuff?
like music and like
How
kind
about
of
we
little
talk about
country.
this? Will be another bonus episode.
Yes, absolutely. Where Lucas lives. Where
Okay.
Lucas and Peyton live.
We have a couple of ideas, so we're gonna get those.
Where
up
the
soon.
island of Misfit Toys
Yes.
is. And
Yes.
Yeah. So what do we want to do?
You want to do segments?
Do we want to do segments? Just
Yeah.
jump right
Are
in?
we jumping right in?
Yeah, we can jump right in since we had the fiasco earlier.
Sure.
Sure.
We're prepared.
You have favorite character?
Yeah, I do. Do you want to do that first?
You know that that
Like
image
your
of the
itch.
girl, and she's like,
So excited.
That's
that
me
little girl.
right now.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Lucas!
I said
She
Lucas
she
Scott.
said
Oh,
Lucas
okay.
Scott. Lucas
Who did you
Scott.
say?
Yeah. First,
Michelle
come
looked
on.
like she was going to jump this table and kill me.
no, no.
Do we
no.
have a least favorite character?
It's hard because
I feel like not Alex, even though she wasn't even in the episode.
yeah, she
No.
did.
Yeah.
She's done?
I think.
Oh, please, thank God.
Yeah, I'm
oh,
pretty
please,
sure.
thank
I'm pretty
God.
sure she's
What a
just-
stupid way to wrap her up her story. Just have her be sad and walk out. Like,
Wait.
why waste
Wait.
my energy on that bitch?
Wait.
Michelle's like,
I'm sorry.
I'm actually annoyed now that was the end
Me
of her
too.
story. I
So
wasted so many breaths and stress and anxiety
is Tree
on
Hill
her.
Cafe closed?
Maybe
She literally came in, opened that, had a vendetta against Karen's Cafe.
Stupid.
Messed with Brulian, messed with Chris, messed with Chase, and now she's gone.
Gone.
That's it?
That's absolutely stupid. Ingrid's looking it up.
I'm looking it up.
That's just because it's stupid.
I wouldn't even mind. And if
wouldn't
you
even
said she
mind-
does come back, I'm okay with that. Don't
Me
Just
too.
don't tell us what episode.
Yeah, don't tell us what episode.
I think
but
with some characters, now that we've had Lucas back, some characters, they come back. If Ing was like, yeah, they're coming back, but we don't know when, I think that's okay too.
okay.
Oh, really? Do you want that?
Oh, I'm
Kind of.
nervous.
Because like I'm on this high that Lucas came back. Wait, I don't know if I want to know if Lucas comes back though.
Again, you mean?
Right. Like it did happen.
It did
forget?
happen,
No,
but
no,
is it
I
going to
know what I
happen
mean, but
again?
Yeah. But I mean,
I honestly do think not Alex is done. I'm
Okay.
pretty sure.
We'll just have to accept it, even though I'm not happy about it.
I would have liked, as much as I hated
I would have
her,
left. I would have liked if
A
old
little-
school Brooke just slapped her in the face and then just like that was it.
Well, just a little more closing, I think I would have
Yeah, like
liked with her. Like a
what
little more
is-
closure.
yes.
Okay,
Stupid.
I have a definitive answer. Do we want to know if she's done or not?
yes,
Yes.
She's not done.
she's not done.
Okay.
okay,
I actually
that's
feel
fine.
better.
Me
No.
too. I'm
Yeah.
like, because that was a stupid way to end her
Sorry.
story.
I don't know why I thought
That's
she was
fine.
done.
I don't. We don't care when
That's
it is,
fine.
but that's fine. That's absolutely
Should
fine.
what are your feelings on knowing if people come back or not? Do you not want to know? Like we don't have to know when.
I know. But also, like, I could really go in deep with, like, who I think could come back. I mean, obviously, I would want everyone to come back. But I feel like if they were to tell, if Ingrid were to say, like, yeah, like, Karen definitely comes back, I would be like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. How? Why? When? What's
We're
happening?
Thinking, well,
I feel
Ing
like...
said Deb does come back, but maybe
Yeah,
it's for Dan's
so-
funeral.
Yeah, same. So maybe we don't get Lucas then because we get a Deb.
I would
If you want, I'll confirm anything. Whatever you want me. Or
wait.
if
Let's
you want
do
to
least
just.
favorite.
Okay,
Here's
let's-
Oh
my-
right,
wait,
least.
I have issues with least favorite because there's the obvious choices.
Yeah.
and then there's like.
But we're sticking to actual cast here,
Oh,
right?
sure. That's what I meant.
Because
like,
I was
You mean
assuming you're
not
gonna say
side
Chuck's
characters?
dad
yeah.
or like
Or I was
Dimitri
going to say
Yeah.
Xavier.
or
right.
Xavier.
But then
Right,
I'm like, that's
kinda-
creative that they brought him back.
Right.
Right.
Maybe we shouldn't do least character, least favorite.
Because Ing literally just said all of the PR. Yeah.
Right.
Being like, that would be the obvious
We could just do
choices.
the trifecta of suck.
The villains. The villains suck. The suckage.
Dimitri, Chuck's dad, and
Xavier.
Xavier
Yeah.
are the trio of suck.
Yeah. I like
Yeah.
that.
The trio of suck.
Trio
Okay.
suck.
Favorite
Um,
outfit?
I loved Brooke's whole first scene with the glasses, braid, plaid shirt.
Me too.
Love that.
Very
yeah.
cute. I did like her outfit when she went to see Xavier though too.
Mhm.
I did like that too. And her pumps. She was like
Her pumps.
black
Yeah.
pumps.
Her poops.
Anyone else's outfits?
Did we like Lucas's hair?
I can't say that I did.
It was definitely for a role. Someone said in the live stream.
Yeah.
He was filming a movie around that time. He had
Yeah.
long hair.
Yeah. It was so flat to his head.
I know.
As long as it was. It, was so
like
great.
it was like
awkwardly
the
flat.
hairstyle that boys had like in 4th grade. Like
Yeah.
the bowl cut kind
Yeah.
of middle part.
It's definitely not my favorite
Not his
Chad
best
Michael
look.
Murray look.
No.
But
not-
it definitely, you can tell time has passed for sure on the show. Like a lot of years have gone by.
Yeah.
I think
I'm
was it
okay
supposed
with
to be like
that.
2 years? I'm okay with. Yeah, I'm okay with
I
it.
liked his outfit.
It gives
the green
it some
jacket.
depth. It was like, oh yeah, like Lucas. Like this is so fitting of Lucas with his hair choices.
yeah. It was,
You know,
yeah.
Yeah.
it's fitting.
Yeah. Oh, Lucas.
Michelle's on this high.
Just so happy.
I know.
I mean, I've been
I
waiting
almost.
for
It's
so
almost like I
long.
can't believe that it even happened. I feel like.
know. I know. That's why I'm hoping we get a little bit more. But here, that's the problem. We were like,
I know we
literally,
got a
need
little
one
taste.
scene,
Mama
one
got a
scene.
taste, and
And
now
I'm
she
like,
want more.
I want more. I want more. I want more.
I know.
Do you have a favorite quote?
The only one I wrote down.
I wrote down a few.
Damn it, I closed my
I
book.
wrote down one more pony ride. That's what Chris
I
Keller
liked
read.
You Won't Get My Fear from Nate.
Yes. Or Awesome Damn Night. Of course. Chris Keller.
Or I liked Brooke said, I want to believe in forgiveness.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I wrote that one down too.
And every single line that Lucas and Haley exchanged.
Yeah.
That whole dialogue.
Every
Give me
scene.
all of it.
All of it.
Does Tish have trivia for us?
Yes.
Oh,
She
wow.
does.
Coming in hot, coming in hot.
Happy stream night. Here's my trivia. 9/7 Austin Nichols directed this
Yes,
episode.
we've noticed that.
Dimitri again quotes Shakespeare. It is the
Annoying.
It is the first episode to ever feature Lucas and Quinn.
Yes. That we forgot to even touch upon that.
Yeah, they've never been. in a
Haley's
scene
like,
together.
oh, because they replaced them. So Haley was like, oh, you remember my sister Quinn? He's like, oh, yeah, how could you forget? She's like, it's good to see you again or something weird.
Yeah, they've never been in.
And
a
then
scene
she
together.
hugged and she's like, take care. It was super awkward. So
Yeah.
Quinny. Yeah.
Michelle's jaw has dropped.
What's that like? That gif of that guy, and he's like,
Oh, blinking around like.
yeah.
that's me right now.
Yeah, they've never.
I
Yeah,
guess
they've
I
never
just always
shared it.
when that scene happened, I'm like, well, duh, it's Haley's sister. You know her,
Right. Forever. You know. But
Right.
again, though,
Yeah.
Quinn is older. So they maybe didn't spend as much time like in high school together or anything like
Right.
that. I mean, we
Yeah, like
just
Quinn is
met her.
Quinn and Clay are like older than the rest of the group.
Yeah. Right.
After the airing of this episode, Sophia Bush was forced to come out and dismiss rumors that she had asked to not have any scenes with Murray, noting that she actually said that she told he who shall not be named to write scenes with Lucas meeting with the rest of the old gang if he
Right.
wanted.
Right.
And then someone else messaged us saying that he was filming a movie and he only had time to film scenes with Haley.
Right. I mean,
with
that's how
Joy.
I pictured it. Was
Yeah.
like, okay, we could only get him for this amount of time.
Right.
Let's do just one,
So they picked
literally
Joy.
the same scene, just
right.
continual.
Okay.
Right. And this is the second week in a row to have an episode named after the song by the band Explosions in the Sky.
Interesting.
And
Thanks,
that's
Letitia.
it.
I mean, she comes through
Every
week.
single week.
Every
It's
week.
She's the best.
I mean, we do this because we have a schedule and we have a podcast, but she's like, I have to send. I mean, shout out to you, girl. Thank you.
Thank you for being awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much. So sweet.
Let me see if this site has any trivia besides what. Ba-bum. Yeah, it's the first episode to feature Lucas and Quinn. The last time we saw Lucas was the season 6 finale. We didn't have Lee or Lisa in this. We have the Dimitri quotes. Oh, villain, villain, smiling,
There it
damned
is.
villain. That one may smile and be a villain. That's from Hamlet.
Mm-hmm.
And then he
He's
hath
so
given,
annoying.
yeah, he hath given his empire up to a whore, Antony and Cleopatra. Yeah.
Okay.
And then Dimitri does say, "Are you Chuck on the Gossip Girl?" to
Yes,
the
that
drug
was
dealer.
funny. Michelle
Segue
wouldn't
to
get
our future podcast.
Yes.
3 Gossip Girls.
Was that
podcast.
funny?
that. Yeah, I mean, like, I don't get.
Yes. No, because he said, "Do you not know how to take no for an answer?" And he said, "What
Oh.
are you, Chuck from Gossip Girl?"
Okay.
Yes.
We'll get to it, Michelle.
We'll get to
We'll get to it. So last week I proposed Michelle proposed the segment of doing characters and then comparing them
Dog
to
breeds.
dog breeds. And so I made a funny question and asked the girls to think about what their Starbucks orders of these characters would be. And
And
so we've
yeah.
all come together and made our own list, and now we're going to share them with you people.
Right.
Yes.
Who do we want to do first?
I have Quinn first.
All right.
I don't know why I thought of her first.
Quinn, I have a caramel frappuccino.
Oh, that's a good one. I had a shaken tea lemonade.
I have a matcha tea latte.
Ooh, because she's a little
Oh.
bitter.
No, I just thought, I don't know why it spoke
It
to
just
me.
spoke to you.
Yeah.
Julian? I have a chai tea latte for Julian.
See, I almost went with that, but I went black tea with little milk.
I also had black tea.
Because he's like artsy, but were me.
But I could
but
also see
I
him-
went chai tea latte because that's what he ordered at the cafe.
Oh yeah,
last week.
That's funny because I had Nate for chai tea latte, even though I don't see that at all.
No.
Nate,
No.
I have a cold brew.
Me too.
See, I have Dan as cold brew.
No, Dan, I
Dan is
had
black
black
coffee.
See, I have Peyton as black coffee.
No,
No.
Peyton, I have blonde roast
Oh, that's
'cause
cute.
she's blonde.
I just have.
I have Luke as an Americano.
Wait, Luke, I have a cappuccino.
Cappuccino.
No, Luke. I just also had black tea.
Yeah, like it's just
I try
black.
not to reuse black.
Brooke, I have the pink drink.
Oh, I have a cafe latte.
I had a macchiato.
Ooh, yeah, that's good. A macchiato.
Clay flat white.
Ooh, actually, that works perfect. I didn't have anything for Clay because I couldn't think of anything. But flat white, that works absolutely perfect.
I just
Clay's a flat white, hands down.
yes, he is.
What did you have for Millie? I had a vanilla bean frap.
Strawberry acai refresher.
Ooh,
I just had a cappuccino. The vanilla bean frap I have for mouth.
for mouth.
Mouth. I have a
Or like
cafe
a Java
mocha.
chip.
Cafe mocha for mouth.
Ooh, that is good. Yeah.
Chase, I have a Java chip frap.
Yeah, I was thinking about that with him as well.
He's a frap kind
He's a
of
frap
boy.
kind of guy.
Um,
What about Haley? I have an Earl Grey tea.
I have a vanilla latte for Haley.
I had
Michelle?
a latte for her too, but I repeated.
It's all right,
But I could also see her with an Earl Grey tea latte.
right? Like I just like it's like a wisdom thing. Like Earl
Yeah.
Grey, like you're smart. I don't know.
Yeah. What do you guys have for Chris? Did you guys do Chris?
I
I
didn't do
didn't.
him, but
I have like Americano or like
it's a very complicated drink. I
I
feel
think
like.
just an espresso shot.
yeah, no, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
like
a shot of
espresso.
This is
So
fun.
let us know what you guys thought and picked.
Love it.
Yeah, that was fun.
That
Yeah.
was fun.
Yeah.
And then are we missing any more segments? I have
do
shout
everything.
out this week. We have a birthday for Kendall. Happy birthday, Kendall, our doll.
Birthday.
And then we had a like on SoundCloud from Alicia.
1, 2, 5, 7, 8, 3, 4.
Alicia Johnson Cole. Okay, she liked a couple of our tracks, so thank you, Alicia. Welcome to the club. She's liking some of our old stuff.
For the upcoming episodes, I think I'm just gonna cover the bottom for the rest of them.
That sounds good.
That's
Also,
cool.
guys, Muse Chick wanted to know, would you go visit Xavier?
I would.
Probably because I'm curious.
Yeah, I'd be curious. I wouldn't go alone. I would definitely bring Julie.
I don't know if I would. I'd be like, I won't be bothered.
Yeah, but you have to go like speak a case like
That's
why
true.
you don't
No,
want him
that's
paroled.
true.
You know,
Yeah.
not like it mattered.
Exactly.
He's out anyway.
Right. Can we get the title for next week, or are we not doing
Yeah.
that?
Oh yeah, let me
Yeah.
write that down now.
Next week. Hold on, I was scoping out people and if they come back or not.
Yeah, Michelle.
No, Mia comes back, right?
I don't know about that.
Oh, Kurt and Tyler. I mean, Kate and Tyler are constantly touring, so I would assume they come back
Why does that matter?
because I don't know. I feel like in my head it makes sense that they.
I mean,
started
I see
touring
what you're- I
together
see
where
because
you're
they
going.
worked
I
together
see
on
where
the
you're going.
show.
Yeah, but they've had scenes together, haven't they?
I don't know. I don't
Not
remember.
performing together. I don't think I would. I feel like I would have remembered that. Maybe I'm wrong, guys.
I don't remember, honestly.
Wasn't Chris? Oh no, Chris came before.
I feel like he's
Mia.
going to be too involved now to like sing with Mia. You know?
All right, next week is A Rush of Blood to the Head.
Oh.
Oh God.
Next week's episode 8.
Yeah. I know.
Oh my God. That's so soon to the end. I'm
It is
sorry.
so soon to
For
the
some
end.
reason in my head, I only thought there was 10 episodes, but there's 13. But like, even so, like 8 is really close to 13. Right? Sad. I'm not prepared.
Ingrid's doing a dance
Ingrid.
right now.
Oh, you ready? Oh, we already asked you that. I was like, I say, Ingrid, how'd you feel when Lucas came back? But you already knew he was coming back.
Yeah.
My
It was-
ADD
Did
brain.
it feel good?
Yeah,
Did
it
you
was
feel
nice to
complete?
see him. You know. No, I was feeling it, but I
Oh, I
already
get it.
knew. So
I
I,
get
was
it.
like, okay, he's coming. There he is. Like I knew. I wasn't
Right.
surprised.
And it's a totally different scenario because we've been talking about the show for 2 years.
Right.
Who?
Nobody talks
watches
about
the
a show
on
for 2
Netflix
years.
/ Hulu for 2 years.
yeah.
Yeah.
We do. That's us.
Well, I mean, technically, though, they watched it for 9 years, the audience. So we're only doing like a little quarter of that.
No, I know you're right. Right.
Patreon?
Next week's good. Next week is good.
They're all good.
They're all good.
No, but I'm
Apparently.
just saying, next week is good. It's good shit.
Does anyone come back?
I can do a yes or no. Do you want
Okay.
me
Do you
to?
want to do that for episodes? Like, get pumped. Like, does anyone come
Yeah.
back? Okay.
Okay. For next week?
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna put yes to how we do our predictions.
Yeah. Just to
Yes.
remind us that someone does come
We
back.
do have a special guest.
A special guest.
Wait, does one person come back or two people?
Oh, now she's being greedy.
One.
Okay. That's fine.
Do you want to say male or female?
No, I don't
Or
want to
no?
know. I don't want to know.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm too
okay.
excited. I'm too excited.
It's got to be Deb. Her son's missing.
I would hope so, but
It better not be Xavier's
But-
brother,
Oh.
what
What was his name?
Sam's friend.
Yeah, I don't remember his name, but
I can
God.
confirm it's not him.
what's his
Okay,
name
cool.
in real life? Even I can't even. Think
It's
of his
one
name.
you'll be happy about.
All right, that's great. I'm
You'll
super
enjoy it.
stoked.
All right.
All right.
This is great.
This is good.
great. This is
It's good
great.
chat.
This is
Good
great.
chat.
chat.
Good chat.
Oops,
Sorry.
it's the cutest little cough.
I do want to like cough in their ears, like
Yeah, like I did before.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that. Is that everything?
That's it.
Yeah, we just have
Okay.
to.
We gotta just
do Patreon, babes, and that's it.
Patreon. As if you guys didn't know already.
So if you didn't,
We do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/treehilltalk. It's a great community page for those that listen to the podcast every week and those that want to support the show. We greatly appreciate everyone that pledges and supports the show each month. We have different levels, different perks that range from $1 all the way to up to $100. So there's plenty to choose from. We have bonus episodes pre-show, which is the girls doing predictions, in-depth predictions for the following week's episode. We have a live stream, so you can hang out with us as we watch the episodes and see live reactions. Today's was
this
pretty
week,
great.
I'm sure it was awesome.
It was very good. Everyone seemed to enjoy Lisa Michelle losing it over Lucas. And yeah, so if you would like to support the podcast, a great way to do it is to go to patreon.com/treehilltalk or treehilltalk.com and click the support button.
Or you can go to iTunes and leave us a rating and review. It's
Yeah.
a nice support.
If money's tight, another great way to support the show is to review our show on iTunes. 5 stars is lovely, and just write a little review for us, and maybe we can hit those
And
charts.
share with a friend.
Share with a friend. If there's someone out there that started One Tree Hill,
We see a lot of you tag your friends in our posts. Like, if those people love One Tree Hill, just tell them to go our way.
tell them to give us a listen. Warn them about the early episodes. We find our way.
We find our way. You guys know.
I love
We
our
made it
early
here.
episodes.
No, they're lovely.
They're
know.
they're good.
They're
Now
gems.
we're great though.
You
Well,
know.
for the most part. You guys let us know.
And if you didn't know, we have 2 new podcasts coming up very soon. we have-
the little babies.
I know. Let's Talk OC. We're going to be watching and reviewing the OC, Michelle's
My
Favorite show.
favorite.
I've never seen it, so I will be the newbie on that. And we will be doing Gossip Girl. It'll
That
be
I'm
3 Gossip Girls
so
podcast.
excited.
Which I've never seen.
Right.
Yeah. So that's going to be fun. Those 2 were definitely highly requested, so we're excited to kickstart those bad boys. And now we're going to shout out all the lovely humans that support this podcast each week.
Michelle, do you have a roll call?
Oh, Ray, okay.
Oh, Pig Latin.
I was like,
Liz was just staring at Michelle. Michelle's like, like her eyes
She's
so
like,
big.
aren't I great? I'm like,
This is like, what's happening? Where am I? Who am I?
my brain is just not on. Okay. As
Oh,
usual.
good
I'll
shit.
start from our Tree Hill Talk sponsor, Brandon.
Brandon!
Hey,
Meow,
you're
meow,
awesome,
meow.
Brandon. Then we have our royal treatment tier. We have Jessica, Michaela, Joshua, Adana, Nicole, Kelsey, Letitia, Teresa, Rihanna, Kaylin, Kara, Michelle Lee, Mandy, and Alicia.
Beautiful people.
Beautiful people.
The trick team, we have Sangeetha, Allison, and Rebecca. Then we have Clothes Over Bros, Kendall, Logan, Amanda, Kristen, Steve, Sophie, Chandler, Victoria, Ashley, Ash, Jade, Erica, and Gwen.
Wow.
Keith Scott by Shop Crew, we have Jake, Tevin, Shanique, Jaminica, Jesselyn, Megan, Keegan,
Keegan.
Sam, Emily, and Erin. And then the Ravens, we have Jill, Savannah, and Monica.
Yay.
Woo! Thank you
Yes,
guys
you're
so much for
awesome.
supporting the show. Thank you to everyone for joining us this week. We hope you have a lovely week. Yeah,
That's it.
that's it. That's all we got.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.